General Hospital Update. Britt, Jason and Carly's brewing love triangle. Hey, General Hospital fans. Welcome back. Today we've got a big one for you because Britt Westbourne is back from the dead, Jason Morgan is alive, and Carly Spencer. Well, she's standing right in the middle like always. What does that mean? It means things are about to get very, very soapy in Port Charles. Now, let's break this all down. We're going to talk about Britt and Jason's history, why Carly is such a roadblock, how Jason's grief over Monica might change everything, and whether this is finally the moment Jason sets boundaries with Carly once and for all. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's dive into the drama. Britt and Jason reunited. With complications. When Britt and Jason came face to face after their so-called resurrections, you could see it right away, those feelings never really went away. Fans noticed it. The show leaned into it. Even before their reunion, both Jason and Britt were shown remembering their past, those moments when they almost had something real. It was a big hint that their story wasn't over. But here's the twist. The moment Britt discovered Jason's presumed death was tied to him becoming an FBI informant for Carly, her whole attitude shifted. And honestly, can you blame her? Because let's be real. This is a pattern with Jason. Back when he and Britt first started seeing each other, things were going well. Until he dumped her. And why did he dump her? To run and help Carly. Fast forward to now, and Britt sees the exact same thing happening again. Jason makes these life-altering sacrifices, but always for Carly. From Britt's perspective, Jason isn't just choosing Carly over her. He's even choosing Carly over his own kids. Remember, Danny thought Jason was dead for 4 long years. All because Jason was off protecting Carly. That stings. And Britt's no fool. She can see the writing on the wall. Why Britt doesn't trust Jason. So when Britt looked Jason in the eyes and told him to go away, that wasn't just anger in the heat of the moment. That was years of built-up hurt coming out. She's been burned before, and she knows Jason could do it again. Think back. Britt and Jason were actually building something solid before. But then Jason hit the brakes. He slammed the door shut. Why? To marry Carly. Yes. Technically it was to protect the Corinthos family during that mob power vacuum when Sonny was presumed dead. But in Britt's eyes? It was always about Carly. And that's the crux of this story. Jason may tell himself he's doing it for loyalty, or for family, or for protection. But from Britt's perspective, and let's be honest, from a lot of fans' perspective, it's just Jason prioritizing Carly over everyone else, time and time again. Carly steps into the middle. So where does that leave us now? With Carly, of course, stepping right into the middle of Jason and Britt's already fragile dynamic. We've already seen Britt and Carly start butting heads. That scene where Britt came downstairs in just a towel after getting locked out of Jason's room? Awkward. Carly couldn't resist throwing shade, and then the little "don't be late with the rent" jab? Pure Carly. And this is just the beginning. Carly is already making it clear that Britt will never measure up. She's bragging about her history with Jason, the so-called unbreakable trust they share, and basically daring Britt to challenge that. But here's the kicker. Britt knows Jason's keeping a massive secret from Carly. The fact that Jocelyn is a WSB agent? That trust Carly keeps going on about is already broken. She just doesn't know it yet. Now, Britt could spill that secret any time. To her credit, she hasn't, at least not yet. But the fact that she's holding that card? It means this rivalry is only going to get nastier. Jason's grief and the turning point. And just as all this drama is unfolding, tragedy strikes. Monica Quartermaine has passed away. Jason found his mother himself, and he was the one who had to make that devastating call. He's absolutely heartbroken. So what happens now? Naturally, Carly will rush to be at Jason's side. That's what she always does. But don't count Britt out. Despite all her anger and mistrust, Britt has a soft spot for Jason. Deep down, she loves him. And her heart is going to ache for him in this moment. With Monica's memorial coming up, both women will be there. Both women will want to be Jason's support system. And here's where it gets juicy. Who does Jason choose as his +1? If Jason shows up with Britt, that's going to rock Carly's world. It will be the first real sign that Jason is drawing a line and putting his own wants above Carly's expectations. Jason needs boundaries. And that's really the bigger story here. If Jason ever wants a future with Britt, or with anyone, honestly, He has to stop letting Carly dictate his life. For years, Jason has catered to Carly. She dates other men, she marries other men, and yet she still expects Jason to be her constant backup. And Jason? He's enabled it. He's let himself be her ride or die no matter what. But that's not sustainable. No woman, especially not Britt, is going to be okay with being second place behind Carly forever. And Britt has made it clear she won't tolerate it. Fans saw a glimpse of change recently when Jason kicked Carly out of Anna's office so he could speak to her in private. Carly pouted, of course, but Jason stood firm. That might just be the start of Jason setting boundaries. And honestly, it's about time. Jason isn't Carly's husband. He isn't her boyfriend. He deserves to have love in his life without Carly always being the deciding factor. What comes next? So here's what we're watching for in the weeks ahead. Will Jason bring Britt as his date to Monica's memorial? Will Britt finally drop the bombshell about Jocelyn's secret double life? Will Carly back off, or will she dig her heels in even deeper? And most importantly, will Jason finally prove with his actions, not just his words, that he can put Britt first? Because let's face it, Britt doesn't expect to outrank Jason's kids. She's not unreasonable. But she refuses to be second place to Carly again. And Jason has to prove he understands that. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, this is classic soap drama. You've got a love triangle, old wounds, big secrets, and a character, Jason, who has to make a choice. Will he keep repeating the same cycle with Carly, or will he finally break free and take a chance with Britt? Time will tell, but one thing's for sure. The battle lines are drawn. Carly and Britt are on a collision course, and Jason Morgan is stuck right in the middle. So buckle up, General Hospital fans. Things are about to get explosive in Port Charles, and you won't want to miss a second of it. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit subscribe and follow us for more General Hospital updates, spoilers, and breakdowns. The drama is just getting started, and we'll be here to cover every twist and turn.